All right. Oh, this one hurt him. Oh, woo! Somebody at the office, not really smart, decided that, you know, you guys are a bunch of clowns. We need to do something to, you know, make it feel like Mortal Kombat again. You know what I mean? So let's have a look at the quick, like the color palettes. Actually, I think my two favorites are probably these two here, because the actual like the black actually goes even blacker, which is really nice, as well as like the pink goes into a purple more, right? Which is cool. This is, I don't know what, like, I don't know what the hell that one was, right? This is like Mileena Barbie edition. That one's alright. This one's not too bad, although I think the purple should have been black to offset, right? Then that one's not too bad because that's kind of given like a whole black feel to it. But if we're just looking at it on photo mode, like they have done a great job. I was comparing it the other day to the Mileena from actual MK Deception, because this is obviously a Deception skin, but they've made some modifications to it, right? But by and large, it's pretty much on the level. Now, one thing you will notice is that the actual veil itself, stop, eyes up here, boys, right? The veil itself is not see-through. Now, was this the thing that they reckon they couldn't do? They couldn't do like the veil thing apparently because they just didn't have the capabilities, right? It sounds like piss to me, but whatever, right? So it's complete. It's not even see-through, man, right? You can see, obviously you can see through it there, but if you go back and you look at the PS2 version, PS2, it's you got like a transparent look to it. So like you got to look at it, you know, because then you'll notice like her mouth underneath, right? Which was part of the appeal. It was sort of, well, not the appeal, but kind of like the I don't know, the disgusting thing. Because you look at it and go, oh, that's pretty sexy, and you're like, right, and then you're like, oh, she got a bear trap under there. You know what I'm saying? Right. Anyway, now these are the parts that really hurt NRS, right? Boobs. They're like, nah. And you know what's funny? You know what's fucking hilarious about this whole thing, man? Right? Is that all of these people, all the they thems and shit all over Twitter and stuff that have been screaming at, like, apparently, like, you know, prawn addicts like myself that wanted Mortal Kombat characters to have that, you know, that bombastic, sexy, you know, kick-ass, you know, appeal coming back. Sexy being the key one because they seem to have lacked it. They're all up in her butthole. I saw a dude on there, I think his name's Austin, I thought he was gay, but somebody goes, I thought you were gay, and he's like, no. Apparently he's not. But anyway, his comment was like, his tongue would not be removed from her butthole. Listen, and I know when I say this, I'm going to get in trouble a little bit, but there is a perfectly good other hole you can invest your time in the front. Like, what is it with this fucking young generation eating ass? You know what comes out of it, right? I'm just saying. Like, you got perfectly good dinner up front. Why are you going to the trash compactor? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So, and we have a belly button. Finally. They understand that, you know, women have navels too, right? Now, they did make some adjustments on the lower pantherofemoral region, panties, right? They made them more sort of like this, like hip high cut, like we're going back to the 60s or some shit, you know, where they had those real high panties, right? But ultimately, we actually get some inner thigh. Like, it's like, damn, son, like, you know. And I'm really surprised, actually. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised. You know, we got some, right? They actually did a good job. And then, of course, with the boots, right? So they changed the boots. The boots were knee high, like, so where you can see that top, I don't know what you call it, ring is with the two spiky bits, right? Then they made them thigh high. Okay, that's what they did, right? By and large, they have done an excellent job, and of course you got the headpiece, but no one cares about that, right? By and large, they did a good thing. Now, I think one thing they also changed in the back. I think the back piece used to be open, but it does like the. Like, I don't care about that, right? But they actually did a good job. But boy, oh boy. Now, what's the pose? Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Boy, oh boy, this would have hurt him. This is them admitting, right? Like, because even with this one, like, even with this one here, even though it's like mostly cover, it's like basically Mad Max stuff. It actually is like, yeah, they're actually like look at this crackhead. I thought this was a good idea. Right? You can see a big difference, right? You can see a massive difference here between, like, they're like, oh, we can't have women showing up, you know, all sexy. They're like, oh, fuck it. Only took them over a year, right? Only took them over a year. We're going to practice, just so you guys can see it in movement. I don't know half of moves. I don't give a shit, right? Because I don't use Mileena. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I don't actually is because I realized early on, right? See, that looks great, man. That looks really good, right? They've done a really good job, dude. Right? Really good job. The thing that really bugs me, hang on, I lost my train of thought. I was getting distracted. It'll come back. It might come back. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the thing that bugs me is that her standard attack, like her standard side throw, isn't full screen. Like, what the fuck is this? Right? And then you enhance it and it does different shit, right? But it's like, what are you doing? Hang on, how do you do that? Has she got an aerial one? I don't know, I don't care. Anyway, so this is how it looks in game. Right? All the they-thems are like, oh my god! Queen slay and all this horse shit, and it's like, yeah, this is what we've been saying this whole time, man. Right? We've only been telling you this whole time. You know, but nobody cares, nobody listens, right? So she looks great. They actually, you know, somebody over at NRS is like, listen, you idiots, just stop your shit, right? Nobody's dying, nobody's getting affected, nobody's crying in a corner because a fictional character looks sexy in a fictional video game in a fictional universe. Right? Anyway, catch you next time.